Hey guys, it's Wendy, aka Kitty Street. Welcome back to my channel, and I hope everybody is doing fantastic. And I also hope everybody had a wonderful 4th of July. Today is July the 5th, and I'm doing an open collaboration. I'm doing the hashtag DT5 and a snack, and anyone can join in on this. And what it is basically you go to the Dollar Tree, which you know I'm going to do that anyway. And you pick out 5 items to show on camera, and you have a snack to boot. So this open collab is hosted by Crafting Rose. I will put her YouTube channel in my description box, and I'm going to jump right on into it, guys, and show you what I got. So it's hot. It's summertime, and in the summertime, there are pests, right? I'm doing more activities outside with my grandson, and I needed some kind of bug swatter, fly swatter, whatever you want to call it. And so I picked up a couple, well, one set of this that has 2 in it, and it's by that Closet Essentials. You know, that brand of the Any Essentials is really blowing up at the Dollar Tree as we speak, and I thought 2 for $1.25 wasn't too bad. They had multiple colors. I liked the blue and the orange, so I picked that up, you know, because I needed it. All right, another thing I want to talk about are these little things right here, guys. First of all, for $1.25, whether you these are just little ice chests, and they're very tiny. You probably could get a 6-pack of sodas or whatever in there. This is so stinking cute for $1.25. It has a place to even put your cans, if you are bottles or whatever you're drinking at that time, on top of it. And this keeps things cool. Put you a little bit of ice, and you know, Dollar Tree sells ice. They also have the little ice packs. I wanted to go ahead and do a shout out on this because a couple of times these have been a lifesaver. Was sitting outside, and I have a bigger yard, and I found myself running back in and out, you know, getting ice, getting this, that, and I thought, I'm going to go run get a little cooler. I have big coolers, but I didn't need a big cooler. I'm in my backyard. I just needed to, you know, relax, sit there, and I just wanted something quaint. Dollar Tree has you covered. Now, I also have gone to a couple events, and I wanted to sit outside, and I put one of these in the back of my, I didn't even put it in the trunk, I put it in the back of my floorboard of my back seat, stuck it in there, threw some sodas in there, and some bottled water, and I was good to go, and didn't have to pay all the prices for the stuff at the events I was at, because they were ridiculous. So don't underestimate these little bitty ice chests, because guys, they're pretty doggone cute for $1.25. I'm just raving about them. Also, I want to talk about these freezer pops. Now, my grandson loves these ones right here. This is that Tampico, if I'm saying that correctly. This is the regular one, and it has blue raspberry punch, tropical punch, citrus punch, and kiwi strawberry punch. So there's 8 of them in there, and you put them in your freezer, you freeze them up, and because these are super long, I actually break them in half and give one to my grandson, and he's perfectly happy from that. I'm going to tell you, he loves this, and for $1.25 for 8 of them, I can get a lot of little treats out for him. Now, I'm not going to tell you they do have a lot of sugars. Let me see if I can tell you right off the bat. Well, it's 8 sugars, and I don't think that's terrible bad. I mean, it's not great, but I thought I would just go ahead and do a shout out with these, because again, in the summertime when you're hot and it's, you know, you need some kind of refreshment, you can pop one of those open and you'd be good to go. All right, guys, I'm going to have to tell you now, this is a little cheat. This right here is a normal $5 price for these little games that you play outside. Now, this one is the disc golf. It includes 5 gold flags and 3 discs, and it shows you a little picture, and here it is right here. Let me make sure I don't turn it upside down. It has like the little, you know, how do you play it there. But look at this little tag. Do you guys see that tag right there? It was marked down to $1.25. Now, in the summertime, when the family gets together, or you're just kind of kicking it with my grandson, $1.25, and we can have hours of fun playing these little games. And my grandson, you know, he's learning everything, so this is like new to him, so he just loves to play games. So when I saw this for $1.25, I already had thought in my head, I've got to show that on my open collab, because guys, the doggone Dollar Tree marks things down on clearance for for $1.25. Now, would I pay $5 for this? Absolutely not. I would never. Would I pay $3? Maybe, but I definitely would pay $1.25. But it gets even better. They had several different ones, but these were the two ones that I thought were the best for the price. Again, it's behind here was $5. And this one, you look at this. This is that ladder ball game set. You see you have the little balls and the little ladders, and you flip them back. You know, it even tells you how to put the thing together. Now, I have not opened this one up and used it quite yet, but I will be doing it very soon. Guys, it was marked down to $1.25. I mean, seriously business. Make sure you check out these different games and stuff. And I don't know if, you know, if there's always stuff that are games that are marked down, but in this particular Dollar Tree that I was at, they marked down the games. Now, I have seen other things where they have a buggy, a cart, like right when you go in the front door, and it'll have like stuff, like it'll say markdowns. You just have to check it out if you're that type of person. But for me, these right here for $1.25, I thought were, you know, pretty good for the price, and I will get many years of use out of them. And I know my grandson will love it too. Okay, so let's talk about, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's my 5 items. So I want to show you my snack. And ironically, I have a second cooler. So you know I had showed you this first one here. Let me make sure you know I have 2. So here's the one that I just opened up to show you. Well, this one actually has my snack in it. Okay, and it's cool. I've had it sitting here for at least a good 10 minutes almost, because we're going almost into 10 minutes here. And inside, I have these freezer pops. Okay, now they have been sitting here. They are still freezing cold. And then underneath there, I just put in some those little plastic ice cubes, because I really didn't want to put regular ice because I thought it might melt. You know, not melt, because it would be just a few minutes on camera, but I just didn't want to take a chance, and I thought these would be pretty festive. So I have these, and of course they've already been opened up because my grandson's been eating out of them. And they look so delicious, I thought, you know what? I think I'm going to open one of these things up, and I'm going to eat it for my snack on my open collab. Now, I do happen to love the blue raspberry. I'm going to try that one. I'm just going to give you a little idea what they look like. You know, you can see the orange one. I think the orange one, let me see what this is called. I think this is the Tropical Punch, citrus. This is probably the Citrus Punch. And now this is the Citrus Punch. That's probably the Tropical Punch. And this one is the raspberry. Now this is the Kiwi Strawberry. I'm sorry, guys. And so I'm going to do the blueberry. Is it called? No, it's called Blue Raspberry. And we're going to open this bad boy up. I did bring a napkin, and I'm going to wrap it around it because these are pretty cold. And guys, that cooler has kept this thing frozen. I mean, it didn't melt. That's why I'm telling you, these coolers, they're wonderful. If you just need, you know, and some people might think, well, it's $1.25. I don't want to waste that on a disposable cooler. I'm going to use these as long as I can. Now, will they last forever? No. It depends on how you handle them. But if you take care of them and you just take them to places that you know, you're going to, you know, be able to reuse them and not tear them up. And even if you did take it to an event and you had to leave the, you know, you have to, whatever you brought for a gift, maybe you brought some beer or something, I don't know, or some bottled water, and you wanted to leave the cooler, it's $1.25. I've spent more than that eating out in a fast food restaurant. Okay, so I'm happy with the little coolers. But anyway, I digress. Let's talk about this little blue raspberry tropical freezer pop. I'm going to cut it off here. I'm going to do it down here on another little thing. And I think, and I was trying to see if you could just pop them open, and you can do that, but because I didn't want to make a big mess here on camera, you have this one. Okay, now what I was doing for my grandson is that right here there's a little lip, and I was breaking it in half, and he would eat like a little small part of it, so he wasn't getting as much sugar. Now, I'm going to tell you, I brought several napkins. I'm so proud of myself because this is melting, and I'm not going to be able to eat the whole thing on camera, but I'm going to actually break it in half so I can get down to the part, because when you do it from here, I remember the reason why I did that is because it takes a minute for it to melt and to kind of get it out the little tip here. So I'm going to break it here. And it does break. It breaks pretty easy because it is frozen. And what I'm going to do and why I'm doing that is because I can get more to it. I think I'm going to be able to get it off on here. But if not, okay, well, maybe I won't. But it was pretty easy because when I did it from there, and it might be because it's been out for a minute. Okay, I know what I'll do. I'll cut it with my scissors here on the side. And yes, it's not really this difficult. It's just, I just want to know I can't eat the whole thing. Here, okay, here we go. So this one's where I can get to some of it so I can tell you if it's a good snack or not. And it's got more where I can get to it. Okay, so we're going to try it. If you like frozen don't get me laughing. If you like frozen treats and it's hot outside, this is wonderful. I mean, wonderful. No wonder my grandson loves it. I'm loving this blue raspberry. It's one of my childhood favorites. Yeah. Very, very good. I want to tell you, if you remember the blue ices, that used to be my thing. I would get one of those at one of these, I don't know, one of these gas stations we'd stop at. And I would always get either the frozen Coca-Cola or I would get the blue icy. Okay, guys. Dollar Tree has these wonderful frozen pops. And they have all different types. I just picked out this particular one because my daughter said my grandson was into these. Great price for $1.25. So I wanted to share this with you, and I hope you enjoyed this open collab. And I hope you check out Crafting Rose and a lot of other YouTubers that have started doing this. It's wonderful. And with that said, if you're a new subscriber, if you're not a subscriber and you're new here, I hope this helps you make a decision to subscribe because I would love it. And for all my subscribers that already have subscribed, I love you from the bottom of my heart. And guys, with that said, until the next one, stay cool out there in this hot, hot summer. Bye, guys.